sick combo one time against
Oh yeah, I did play. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, put him in a highlight reel.
Yeah.
Come on,
the gyro.
It's your job. To
Yeah,
put him on
now it's your turn. He might just actually counterpick him if he beats him this game and go DK. I know Grayson does have a DK that he likes to work with.
All right, so a lot of this matchup is going to be based off of how Fuego is going to deal with gyro and how he makes sure he's not going to get like antsy or anxious about anything.
Okay.
He has to be smart, really smart, especially against Grayson.
I will say this though, Fuego does like to press a lot of buttons, and sometimes that can be to his detriment, but he's really focused whenever he's getting out of disadvantage. I think that's one of his better qualities as a Ganon player.
Oh, I mean, he's going to need that because Grayson's pressing all the buttons on him right now and just...
I like how he used the air dodge just to make it back to center stage as well, too. Jumping over the gyro, but man, he could not land for a good 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's still being thrown around.
And that's kind of just being a disadvantage as a big body against Rob. You kind of just don't get to land for
especially Grayson's Rob, he'll just keep pushing you away.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff he can just tech chase with you constantly. Border's really good at just tracking you down over and over.
That fair is just so good. And then
Oh, wow, that was dirty. See, he went under him too and behind. That low-key is a little disrespectful. You could have just went back to center stage.
So smart not being in that grab range of Fuego.
Yeah, for the command grab. If he had, but he did. It looked like he tried to B reverse it though, anyways. But either way, Grayson was able to avoid it and still keeping his third stock in this match.
And what's crazy is the majority of the time, it's not really any like of the gyro stopping Fuego. Is just Grayson just pushing all that buttons on him. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, I grab you, disadvantage, fair, side B, and then all of a sudden he's dead.
Okay. It's really just like, you know, Grayson's just outplaying him in neutral and just winning more of those engagements and taking off
out there, fair.
Yeah, doing the right stuff, the most optimal things to do in those situations.
Oh.
The second hit didn't connect. Unfortunately, they're not going to get that kill right there, but Fuego struggling to find this first stock.
Oh, that might be
even get it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately not for the first round.
Man, that was a quick 3 stock.
It was. That was a quick one. But it's not over just yet. It's still got to get bodied one more time.
Yeah, it's a really tough matchup for Ganondorf, as with most like zoners and stuff like that. But just the way Rob can be really oppressive. He could do both. If he wanted to, he could rush him down like he did game 1. Or if Grayson wanted to, he could just sit back, throw gyro out, and just zone the whole time.
So my question is, what do you think, as a Ganon player, like what do you think he should be doing differently whenever he does get like the hit he needs?
He really, I would hope he'd picked a close quarter stage just so he can always be near Rob.
Okay, and that would make more sense, yeah.
Because that's what his one thing was. When he was just about to get there and do some damage, he got pushed away. And then
he got pushed away, so he really couldn't follow up with anything afterwards. But with the smaller stage, it's much more easy to just like hold in certain scenarios.
Yeah. So this is a smaller stage. He'll have it's almost the same. It's the same platform layout, it's just smaller.
Yeah.
So he
Let's see how well this works out for him. Fuego air dodging back to the platform to avoid the gyro. Very nice stuff. Really good at knowing when to use that air dodge to get out of like sticky situations on the ground.
Oh man, yeah, that's so tough to DI.
But he wasn't touched once. That was literally a 0 to death. Wow. Okay. Grayson, just an absolute bully right now with this robot.
Yeah, Fuego's really gonna need to make a stuff crown. Oh, that was scary.
That could have been very bad. Oh, and it still can be if he doesn't make it back, but he does. Okay. Grayson having center stage right now. This is another terrifying idea of a scenario.
That was really smart by Grayson to realize, oh, you know, maybe, you know, I missed. Let me just retreat to the ledge for free.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, Fuego's not entirely out of this just yet. He's getting some of these hits. But still really hard for him to make them count for too long. But
there we go.
Great back air, the meatiest of jaw punches.
All right, he took that stock. This is. Yeah,
and see, he kind of scratched his head there at that one. It's like, what do you do? It's like he wasn't really pushed far back enough to where he had to tech, so he was just getting hit over and over by the same loop.
And then you get worried, you get antsy, and you're like I need to do something. I'm being forward tilted until
over and over. Yeah, so he's like mashing something. right now, yeah, I think he really needs to just play patiently, not necessarily press so many buttons, but just anticipate what Grayson's going to throw out. And great side B.
And if there's one thing Ganondorf can do, out of all the games I've ever played Ganondorf in, when I'm down 2 stocks, I've never felt like I was out in Ultimate.
Yeah.
Because you can get a couple good reads, 4 smash kills at 60 at the ledge, and all of a sudden you're back in the game.
Oh yeah, and just like that down air, making a statement for Fuego right now, trying to put himself back in the game if he can.
I mean, it's hard, but it's definitely, if you're gonna make a forward smash comeback, it's
almost had it.
Yeah, Grayson caught him there with the gyro. It's like either get hit or maybe you get a straight hit of laser that pops you back up or something like that.
I did see. Yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah, it's really tough. Especially the way Grayson mixes up how you're going to recover on stage. Oh, I'm going to shoot laser, and then you're expecting a laser, and then a gyro comes out.
So if Fuego does watch this when he goes back and looks at the VODs, I did see a number of times where you could have committed to an up smash, but you were too scared to, and you knew that you didn't want to test Rob coming down, but you could have anti-aired the crap out of him. So you got to learn from that.
Yeah, I think where you're going to get your most money off Rob is either getting good reads or off stage. Grayson will mix up his recovery, but I mean, it's a slow drift. It's a slow drift.
Slow drift, yeah.
You can drop down there. Yeah,
you have time as Ganon to
for sure
know what he's going to want to do.